Hello, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the week of July 10th to the 16th, 2023. First card out for you is Abundance. Beautiful. With the solar plexus chakra and feeling really confident, having a really positive mindset about things, looking on the bright side of things. I feel like you've been focusing really hard on trying to focus on what is working, what you can do, the love that does exist in your life. And we're actually seeing really good blessings coming through for you during this time. And it just kind of, I don't know, Aquarius, I'm getting this feeling of like everything finally falling into place after a few years, perhaps, of feeling alone or feeling like life has been really hard for you. It's like I'm getting like a really positive forward momentum for so many Aquariuses out there in the collective. So that is beautiful. We also have a message from your spirit guides and ancestors this week, and this is synchronicity. And of course, with the yellow color of the solar plexus chakra as well. Lots of yellow, lots of confidence growing, improving, increasing. Are you noticing the signs of synchronicity that the spirit world has been sending you at this time? People and situations in your life are not just appearing by coincidence. In reality, they're being guided to you from the spirit world to help you for a specific reason. So this is confirmation if any of you have been meeting someone. Sorry, I just had like a stutter problem. You might have met someone and you could be dating, this could be a coworker, something like that, where you're asking the universe, like, is this fated? Like, it feels so coincidental, so synchronistic. And this is confirmation from your spirit guides. Yeah, like all of those synchronicities are divinely coordinated by us. And this person is here to help you for some reason. So we are seeing that. And same with the situations in your life. Like, it's very synchronistic. Things are weirdly lining up for you. And Spirit is saying that's not a coincidence. Those are signs, okay? Next, we have time for a nap coming through. 24 might be an important number. Some of you might be 24. I'm honestly viewing this card as like having a really busy week, honestly, and needing to take time to rest your eyes, to nap, to relax, okay? So I am seeing that here. So I don't know, I'm just getting really busy time for you, and which is great. Like, it's a positive busyness. You might even be like working more hours, saving up, lots of business going on, lots of events going on. So it's like a positive busyness. Just make sure that you're getting enough time to sleep, to rest, to nap, okay? I'm seeing a vision here of doing something to improve your quality of sleep. So some of you might be like, I don't know, getting a new mattress, or like new really comfy bed sheets, or deep cleaning your room, improving the air quality of your bedroom. Like, I'm seeing an air purifier, like so many like improve the quality of your sleep messages. Some of you might even be installing like a sound system or something in your bedroom to play like rain noises, like really getting fancy with it is what I'm seeing for some of you. I just keep coming back to this message of like improving your quality of sleep. So that's interesting. We're going to pull 9 tarot cards, 3 rows of 3, to get further messages into this week ahead. I'm sorry, guys. This lighting is so bad and I'm sweating. Oh, man. I meant to film this earlier in the day when there was light, but I got invited to a spontaneous party. First card out is the 8 of Pentacles in reversed, which shows kind of like a repetitive task that you keep having to do in order to kind of improve your life in some way. And I am seeing some frustration with that. For example, like if you just started working out or going to the gym, it can be like having no motivation and not wanting to go, and you know, but it really is about building that habit so that it becomes second nature. Think of like brushing your teeth every morning or every night. It's not that you're motivated to do it, it's just so instilled in your routine that you do it, and you feel really gross if you don't do it, right? So a good routine that's out of your comfort zone, like working out every day, or meditating every day, or working on a certain project every day, it will take some time for you to build that habit. But once you are in that habit for, I would say, like 1 to 3 months, then it becomes so second nature that you feel really gross when you break out of it. So for example, like I started going to the gym and lifting weights a year ago, and it was really hard for me to get motivation. But honestly, where motivation ends, discipline begins. And I had to power through that time period and really, like, you know, just force myself to go. And I'm really glad that I did, because now, like, I haven't been there in a few days because it's like a holiday weekend, and I feel gross. Like, I feel disgusting. And that's a good thing, because now I'll always feel motivated to go. So I am seeing something like that with you, Aquarius, where it's like the end of your motivation has arrived, but this is where discipline begins, and you are building a healthy habit or routine. So don't give up now. Second card out for you is the Ten of Swords. There is some type of final, like very final loss or ending that has occurred recently or is occurring at this moment in your life. This is like dead, done, over with. Like, there's no going back, there's no reviving this. Like, absolutely not. It's done. And it gives you this weird sense of freedom. It's like, okay, this really truly is no longer an option for me anymore. And you feel weirdly free from it. Like, the Ten of Swords always reminds me of, like, for example, a relationship that was struggling for months and years on end, and it finally, like, the last straw was crossed, and it's like there's absolutely no going back. And while that's sad, it also brings about this weird sense of freedom. Like, all right, well, now that that's like no longer, like, the responsibility of it is gone as well. So I don't know, I'm kind of seeing here something that has come to a close, a big ending, that may not have been the happiest ending. It could have been dramatic, but at the same time, like, we see the sun rising on the horizon. Like, it's almost like I just want to, like, do a sharp exhale out, like, oh gosh, that weight is off my shoulders, so it's fine anyways. Okay, third card out, we have the Four of Pentacles. Some of you, this might have been like, I don't know why I'm saying this for some people, like, maybe you were working like 2 or 3 jobs and really wanting to start your own business, and it's like you just quit 2 of those jobs or 1 of those jobs, and now you're kind of panicking because you kind of have to make this work now, and you're like saving your money up. But at the same time, you feel so free, like, okay, now I have all this free time to work on my business, to grow the thing that I really want to grow. So I'm kind of getting this sense of like something coming to a close and giving you freedom, but with that freedom, you have to be really careful about either money or your health or what your time, like your time management. There may be a new habit that you have taken on that is having you really pay attention to, like I said, like your time management, your budget, things like that. I'm seeing here a vision of you trying to be smart with your money this week as well. So that's interesting. I'm really intrigued about what the next row is going to show. So fourth card out, second row, we have Temperance. Okay, lots of emotions going on here for sure. Very emotional time. Whenever Temperance is upright, it shows keeping calm, keeping cool, and being really in control of your impulses. And I do see that in the Four of Pentacles as well. Like, your impulse is saying, like, let's spend this, let's spend that. And you're just like, you know what, let's keep calm, keep cool, and sit on it. Like let's just save this money for now and see where we want to put it, okay? Same message could apply in really big decisions involving your relationships, your job, your life path in general. There's a lot of emotions tied up in this, and if there's any confusion at all, it's just like, let's just sit on this decision and not do anything right now except for, like, keep the peace, keep the calm until we're really clear and certain about what direction we want to take here. So that is beautiful. I'm also getting beautiful mediator energy from you, Aquarius. So you could be inviting a mediator into your life, such as like a relationship counselor or something. Or some of you could be acting as this mediator for some people in your life this week, where they come to you with their life drama, and it's so emotional, it's so all over the place, and you're able to be this really calm, healing voice of reason for them, and helping to make people's problems feel a lot less small than they think it is in their own head. So I am seeing you here acting as this mediator, and I'm seeing you very successfully calming someone down. I'm seeing, like, getting someone off the ledge. That theme just came into my mind, like someone, whether it's like a client, a customer, or a friend even, just on the edge of doing something crazy that is irreversible, out of emotions, out of whim, out of spontaneity. And you're like, listen, you don't have to make a decision right now. Like, let's just sit down and think about it. So you're giving me this angelic kind of presence this week where you're like, simmer down. Like, we don't have to make any big decisions right now. And I feel like you're really going to save someone a lot of heartbreak, time, and energy by being this beautiful voice of reason. Center of the spread is the 10 of Cups in reversed, right underneath that 10 of Swords upright. So yeah, this has been coming out for a lot of air signs this week. It feels like some type of issues in relationships are kind of being brought back up after you thought things were pretty dead, done, over with. So for example, like for some of you, this could be an ex who you thought, it's gone, it's done, it's over with. And then they come back around trying to, be your friend or see you again. And it's just like, why? Like, I thought we were over this. Or this could be someone in your life, like a friend who, they have a toxic ex or someone who you thought is over with. And then they come to you this week and they're like, oh yeah, I started seeing them again. It's like, I thought we were over this chapter. So however this is showing up in your life, it will look different for all of you. We're all in different points in our journey. For some of us who might be older, more mature, or having gone through a lot more experiences, you can really take on this teacher role for other people. And these are some of the themes you'll see this week. And then for everyone else, the majority of people, I would say, still going through their karmic lessons and just learning about life, younger folks in general. I say that as if I'm not one of them. It's more so about like you kind of going through these themes and learning for yourself. So I am seeing in Aquarius energy this theme of like, I thought this was over with, but now it's like coming back up to be talked about, resolved for some reason. It feels external to either you or your close friend or whatever. So this could be like your ex or someone from your past coming back around, like trying to make things better. And it's just like, I thought there was like a finality about, is that a word, finality? I thought there was a strong finish here, like a clean break. Like, why are we bringing all of these old emotions back up, and you're just keeping this really calm, logical approach here, which is so admirable because, like, I love it for you. 6th card out. Yup, Judgment in reversed. Exactly. This is exactly what we're talking about. We saw the past coming back up. Why? Why is it coming back up? It really does feel external to you, okay? So it's like, I wouldn't be surprised if your ex or someone from your past started reaching out to you this week. And this feels significant. It doesn't feel like some old friend, like random, whatever. Like, this feels like a significant person trying to come back around. And I feel you kind of, in this, so many Aquarius, in this voice of reason, very logical, very grounded this week, like really conservative about how much energy you're giving this person, what you're telling them. I just see you being this like ice queen, like Queen of Swords energy, even though Queen of Swords didn't come out here, like just, calm, cool, collected, like, and almost allowing this person to just say whatever, like just spill their guts, because you're not really giving much to it. You're just like acting as this perfect mirror for this person to like basically rat themselves out, explain themselves, like, why are you coming back around? Why are you doing this? And just asking questions. I'm seeing like almost a therapist vibe. Like sometimes if you get a therapist or counselor or something, it's like instead of actually giving you advice, they're more so just trying to get the advice that's within you out by asking very specific questions and getting you talking. And I'm seeing you doing that for someone in your life. Now, this could be a friend who is like, oh, I'm involved in all this drama. And you're just like, what appeals to you about this person? Like, why do you think you keep going back to them? And like having them talk and explain it themselves and, make them realize by hearing their own voice that, maybe this isn't the best idea. And for others of you, this is your own stuff that you're going through. For some, it could even be both, where it's like someone from your past coming back around, which I see really strongly in this reading. Like this 10 of Swords with the 10 of Cups underneath it, and then right next to that is the Judgment reversed and Temperance. Like this feels like a strong relationship from the past, like kind of coming back up or returning back home. And it's like, I thought we were over this, okay? Like, what's going on here? I wonder if that's also what the time for a nap card's all about, because it's like after you have this interaction, you're like, it's time for me to have a nap. Like, I thought we were laying this to rest. Like, what's going on here? And Spirit is confirming, yes, this is, divinely coordinated. Whatever. I want to see the final row of cards here. So 7th card out is the 2 of Swords. Yep. Ice Queen. That's exactly what we said. Protecting your heart. Notice how in both of these cards, they're protecting their heart space. Like they're protecting their money, their time, their energy, and, their mind. It's just like, don't come back in here. Like if you want a piece of me again, like we need some serious healing. For some of you, you might even be telling this person, like, listen, if you want a piece of my heart again, we need to go to some type of relationship counselor or some person outside of us who can help us understand this connection again. But you're not going to come back into my life willy-nilly, trying to get some yams, trying to get a piece of this heart, and just act like nothing happened, but I don't know if they're gonna act like that, so I don't know. We also have, Three of Swords in reversed. I just want to say, I'm so sorry. I realized what I did wrong. I regret my actions. Some of you might be getting an apology because this person betrayed you. Literally, Three of Swords reversed. We have the Ten of Swords here, stabbed you in the back, betrayed you, was not honest. And in between this is the Ten of Cups in reverse. So it's this was someone you really trusted, and they betrayed your trust. And it was there's no coming back from this. It's dead, it's done. I wouldn't be surprised if you were the one to end things here. This could be a friend too. It doesn't have to be romantic. Friends can stab each other in the back too, or family members as well. And it's just why are you trying to come back and rile up my emotions again? And you know what, guys, I think they're doing this not to hurt you, but because they themselves now understand what they've lost with you. They're regretting their actions seriously. Three of Swords reversed. They're trying to pull the toxins, pull the swords out of the heart, and kind of to me it feels like they want to rebuild trust. But then I keep looking at this abundance card and I feel this is you over here. You're this little kid looking at life so abundantly, beautifully, wonderfully, and then they're this, almost a pessimism. They have awful coping mechanisms, and that awful coping mechanisms might tie into the way that they betrayed you. Instead of having an adult conversation with you about something, they just hid something or lied about something. And I'm not predicting this. This is something that would have already happened, guys. If this reading doesn't resonate at all, by the way, don't force it to, like I said, this could be someone else dealing with this drama and you're just not in the middle of it, but helping them out. But also watch for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus to get the fullest overview. But we're not done yet. We still have one more card. We have the Fool. Yeah, beautiful, light, free. To me, this reading really feels even if no one is hitting you up from the past, you are letting go of the past. I am seeing you actually forgiving someone, not necessarily for their own gain, but because you yourself want to walk into the future more freely, not having these burdens of past hurt, past wounds weighing down on you. It's I am moving into calmer shores in my life. I am in control of my emotions. I am open to genuine love and trustworthiness and support to come into my life. And it's an interesting situation. I almost feel as well, for some of you, this person really messed up your how you trust people. And this week I see so much shadow work, so much healing coming in for you, that you're focusing on healing from this, so that way you don't always have to have your guard up and swords crossing your heart. It's just you're doing some shadow work, releasing, letting go, forgiving. And for some of you, this may manifest as the actual person from your past who hurt you showing back up and wanting to make things right again. But I honestly don't know how you're gonna handle this. That's up to you. I get the vibe that most of you are just gonna be really on edge, proof is in the pudding, show me you changed and then we'll talk. But you're definitely not diving back into anything, especially the way things were. They may, for some of you, come back in just wanting to go straight back to the way things were, and you're just you need to show me that you changed. And for some of you, they will. They'll be the one to suggest, oh, let's get counseling, or they'll be the ones to suggest, I don't know, doing something to help rebuild trust, rebuild support, whatever. But it'll look different for everyone, so you have to follow your own intuition with this. I do want to say though, this healing process, you're heading in the right direction when you're focusing on not wanting anyone in your life or any situation in your life that feels heavy. So if this situation still feels heavy and they're trying to come back in, I think it's good to have your boundaries up and be listen, this feels heavy. We need to either heal this or release it, but you're not getting nearly as close to me as you were until it no longer feels heavy, until it feels like right again to be that close again. Or you can just say, go F yourself. I feel great without you. I'm healing. I feel lighter without you. So, I mean, you know, you all handle it differently. But we definitely do see the past returning this week. I'm just being honest with you. And I think you're handling it so beautifully, like perfectly. So yeah, that's great. I am seeing so much healing as well. Three of Swords in reverse is a wonderful card. And can we talk about the natural progression here? We go from Two of Swords to Three of Swords reversed. Whenever I see a natural progression within suits like this, it shows me that you're moving forward, you're moving to calmer shores. And especially going from Two of Swords to Three of Swords reversed, because this card's actually better in reversed. It's like I'm going from having my heart closed off, having so much trust issues, to like really analyzing these wounds and pulling them out of my heart space. Aquarius, I would recommend doing some heart chakra clearings during this time. So go on YouTube and just look up like heart chakra frequencies, put your headphones on, click one, and just meditate with that, envisioning your heart center really clearing and glowing. Or you can visualize like a cord cutting ceremony if you want. There's many different ways to do heart chakra, heart energy clearings, so I would recommend looking into that. But thank you guys for joining me. This is going to be a beautiful healing week. Like I said, watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Leave a comment down below how this resonated with you. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like this video. And if you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.